All right, welcome to day 5. Today we're going to be doing stretches that you can do after the Pedaling for Parkinson's class. Due to the nature of the class where everyone leaves at different times, it's a little difficult to conduct a group effort for stretching. So these are things you can do every time you complete a class. You can do them at home, you could do them right there at the gym, right in our studio. So we're going to start seated in a chair, and we're going to sit away from the back of the chair. There's lots of space between my body and the back of the chair. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls up and around, and bring them forward. Good. We're going to take our right ear and tip it down towards the right shoulder. Take a big breath in, lift the head, tipping the left ear to the left shoulder. Good. Coming up to center, we're going to say yes, nice and slow. So tipping the chin down and lifting the head up. Good. Coming to center and turning side to side, saying no slowly. Why don't you stop at one shoulder and tip your chin down towards that shoulder. Go back to a slow no. And pause at your other shoulder, tipping the chin down. Come back to center. We're going to take our left hand on the right side of our head and just gently tip to the side. Good. Release and switch. So right hand on the left side of the head, a gentle tip. Lifting the head and shaking out the arms, rolling the shoulders again. We're going to bring our hands back to our heart and do some chest stretches. So in the bike, you are kind of hunched forward sometimes, and so it's really good to do the opposite stretching. All right, so a little arch in the back and pushing the elbows back. Good, you've got 3, 2, and 1, and we're going to take our arms nice and long. So thumbs going to the back of the room and back at the heart. Opening nice and wide and seeing if you can get the arms behind your body. Good, last 2. And last 1. Good, all right, shoulders roll. I'm going to turn to the side of the chair just to give you an idea of what we're doing next. We're going to clasp our hands together and push our knuckles down. So shoulder blades are squeezed. And I want you to think of lifting your heart just a little bit, breathing, squeezing, and pushing the knuckles down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake out the arms. Come back and face the front. All right, we're going to go down to our lower body. So your right leg is going to extend out. Right, maybe scoot forward in your chair just a little bit more so your leg can be entirely straight. Your heel is down, and you're going to pull the toes back for 3, 2, and 1. Now flatten the foot on the floor to get a stretch on the top of your foot. Again, everything is nice and long. There's no bend in the knee. All right, one more time. Heel down, toes up, pull back. 3, 2, and flatten the foot. And 3, 2, all right, heel goes down, toes pull back, your hands are together, and we lean forward. So feeling the stretch up the back of your leg, your hamstrings, and all the way down to the calf. Good, release and sit nice and tall. Let's do everything on the left. So heel down, toes pull back for 3, 2, and 1. Point your foot, flatten it on the floor. That feels so good on the top of the foot. I don't really know how else to stretch the top of the foot other than lengthening the leg and flattening the foot. Let's do it again. So heel down, toes pull back for 3, 2, and 1, and then flatten the foot on the floor. All right, heel down, toes up again. We're gonna stack our hands and lean forward, feeling that nice stretch. Shoulders out of your ears. You're breathing and sitting nice and tall. Good. Pull that leg back in. Scoot back just a little bit. We're going to continue by lifting up the right leg and making some ankle circles. So big circles through the foot and then reverse. Toes are going to point. Foot is going to flex. Toes are going to point. And foot is going to flex. So we're going to turn our toes in and out. Good. One more in and one more out. We're going to take this foot to the floor and trace the outer part of your shoe on the floor. So get as big of a rotation in as you can. And reverse. Good. Let's do everything on the left. So pick up your left leg and make a circle through the left foot and reverse. Good. Toes are going to point. Foot is going to flex. Toes are going to point. Foot is going to flex. We turn the toes in and out. Good. Once more in and once more out. Your foot comes down to trace the outer part of the shoe on the floor and reverse. Okay, we're going to do some toe raises and heel raises. So just start with a gentle toe tap, lifting those toes up as best you can. And go onto the heels, lifting the heels. Good, we're going to go heels and toes, heels and toes. Good, all right, now your right toes are going to tap as your left heel taps. Right toes, left heel. Okay, now we'll switch. So left toes tap and your right heel joins in. Excellent. All right, enough of the lower body. Let's move back up to the arms. So you're going to extend your right arm forward and your left hand is going to gently pull the hand back. Gentle stretch on the wrist. Release and gentle push on the back of the hand. Do it again, fingers up and fingers down. Perfect, other side. So left fingers face up, right hand gently pulls back and fingers down. One more time, fingers up and fingers down. Good. We're going to take our hands and form a fist, roll them in a circle. Lots of gripping of the bicycle. We need some stretching done in through the wrist. So roll the other direction. We're going to go up and down with the hand, with the knuckles, left and right. Perfect. Open your right hand and gently press each of the fingers away. Good. All 4 fingers get a stretch. Switching sides, all digits get a little push. And all 4 fingers get a little push. Okay, hands on the legs. We're going to take the feet nice and wide and stir the upper body. So this is a good stretch for our hips. All right, lots of work done when we're on the bike. We get into the hip flexors with all the repetitions of biking forward and reverse the direction. So this is just a simple way to get into the hips and feel the tenderness in there. And if you want to hold a stretch anywhere you feel some areas that need stretching, then just pause for a moment. Perfect. All right, bring those feet back in and we are going to take our right foot over our left ankle unless you're able to bring the right foot up to your left knee. All right, take a big reach up to the sky and lean forward. This is furthering the hip stretch. So big reach up and forward. Now, if you're comfortable advancing this, you can lift your left heel off the floor. Big reach up and forward. Last one here. Good. All right, heel goes down, and we're gonna let this right leg dangle over the left. Take your right arm down and the left arm to the back of the room. So sitting nice and tall, feeling this good stretch through the spine. Keeping your legs just as they are, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So opening to the other side of the room. Good. Come back to the front. Uncross the legs. Let's do everything on the other side. So left foot crosses over the right ankle unless you are able to bring that left foot up to the right knee. Arms are going to do the same thing. Circle up and forward. Circle up, down, and up and forward. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Lifting your right heel if you want something deeper. Good. Last one here. Excellent. All right, lower the heel and let your left leg dangle over the right. Left arm down the leg and your right arm to the back of the room. Keeping your legs just as they are. Shift the upper body so that your left arm goes to the back of the room, right arm is down. And come back to center. Good job. Shoulders rolled. All right, we're going to scoot out of the chair and come behind the chair. I'm going to turn the chair to the side. This is a really good stretch to do. You're going to have your hands on the chair. And you're going to step back quite a few feet. So take a big breath in, hips go back, and chest comes forward. So it should feel like your back is one nice long line. Ears are ideally next to your arms, and we're just gonna sink into this. Now, if you want your knees soft, that's fine. If you want a deeper stretch, you can straighten out the legs. So just breathe a few more times. Good. We're gonna peek up and walk towards the chair. We're gonna take our right foot and walk it up that right chair leg for a nice calf stretch. Think about standing nice and tall. And finally, left foot up the left chair leg, standing up nice and tall. All right, release. Come back to the front, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this series of videos. I look forward to seeing you on the virtual Y.